Hello and welcome to our call. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Vonda Downs, Executive with SendOutCards, and I'm going to be introducing you to our system, SendOutCards. And this is a great system my husband and I have been using for 7.5 years. We absolutely love it. We use SendOutCards to stay in touch with friends and family for personal occasions, birthdays, Christmas, holidays, graduation announcements, all kinds of stuff, as well as we both use this for our businesses, and we send out thank you cards to clients. It's a great relationship building tool. You know, one of the things that I believe is strongest with building your business is building your relationships. You know, so much more powerful even than your traditional advertising. If you stay in touch and you care about people and you want the best for them and you're appreciating them as you go, it will help you to grow your business. And so we're going to talk about a couple of those ideas as we go through the webinar today. So first of all, I'm right here on my main menu, so you should be seeing the SendOutCards main menu right now on your screen. And with the SendOutCard system, you can simply send a card just by logging into your system and going right into the card catalog. So first of all, I'd like to just walk you through sending a card so you see how that works. I'm going to click on Create a Card. It's a tab right up here in the left-hand corner. When I click on Create a Card, it takes me right into my greeting card store. And there are thousands of cards to choose from. You'll see along the left categories. So if you're looking for a birthday card, you can click on birthday, and then you have subcategories underneath each one. There's expressions, gratitude, holidays, which you have lots of different holidays to choose from, keeping in touch. My Cards is one of my favorite categories. With the system, you also can upload any pictures that you want and do your own custom cards. I'll show you some examples of these in a moment. And then under Special Interest, you'll also see a business category where if you click on business, you'll see customized cards designed for different types of businesses, whether you're an accountant or an acupuncturist in the automotive industry, chiropractor, or so forth. You can scroll through and see there are lots of different business designed cards. Now keep in mind, any of these categories, there'll be lots of cards to use because whatever business you're in, you need thank you cards, you need holiday cards, birthday cards, but these are just specific cards for your industry as well. You'll also notice under Special Interest there are French language cards and Spanish. So there's also a French and a Spanish category as well. So there's lots to choose from this system. We're just going to go ahead and simply go to Expressions, choose Thank You. And if you need to send out a thank you card, you can, again, just go to that category. You can click on a card and it makes it larger so you can see it better. So this one says thank you across the top. And if there's a button that says inside at the top, it means that there's something printed on the inside. And if you click on this inside button, it'll show you the inside of the card. And if there's not an inside button, it just means it's blank on the inside. Keep in mind though, any card that you find, if you love the card but maybe the inside doesn't exactly say what you want, you can overwrite any message as well. So we're going to go ahead and use this card. You can make any of the card images into a postcard, a 2-panel card, or a 3-panel card, even a big card, which is about 8 by 11. Those are really big cards that when you send that in the mail, it definitely stands out. You also have an Add to Favorites category so that you can have your own favorites stored so that, again, since there are thousands and thousands of cards, sometimes if you have a favorite you use over and over again, this can be a good way to find it each time. We're going to go ahead and click on 2-panel card. When you click on that, it opens up the greeting card for you. You'll notice that you have a couple of text boxes. Click here to type your message on the bottom panel underneath what's written, or you can actually customize the whole top of the card as well. We're just going to go ahead and click here to type your message. When I click on that, it opens up a text box for me, and along the bottom of the text box is a toolbar. So I can choose the font that I want to type with. I can choose the size. The font is the next one over. There are lots of different types of fonts. You just choose the one you like the best. But one of my favorite things about the system is that we have handwriting fonts that you can purchase for only $25. You fill out your handwriting, your signatures, and then mail it to the company. They will actually create your own font for your system. I love it. So I always have mine as the default, my own handwriting. So that way when I start typing, it starts typing in my own handwriting. So I can say, you know, hi, Mary. Type my message. Now notice, because I've submitted my handwriting font, I also have some signatures under Insert Signature. And you can sign different ways. Sometimes you might just sign with your first name, sometimes first and last. My husband and I sign together. So I'm just going to choose my first name for now, and it puts my signature right there on the bottom of the page. Isn't that so cool? I love it. So here's a nice personal handwritten note right here that I do just within a few seconds. Now you can customize your cards, which I mentioned. I will show you examples of those in a moment. But right here you see pictures, templates, elements. You can customize your own cards with your own photos, and there's some really fun templates and elements that you can use as well so that you can make a custom beautiful card within minutes. We're going to go ahead and click Continue in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. The next page is the envelope, which I have my default address already there. And then I love this. This has a full contact manager built into it. So if you already have your contacts in some type of database, you can just export them from that database and import them into SendOutCards. That way you have everybody's address right here at your fingertips. So if I'm looking to send a card to someone, I can click Choose from Contact Manager, and I can put in the person's first or last name and search, and I will see the list of people there, and I can just choose who I'm looking for, choose Contact, and it will fill in the address of who I'm sending the card to. You also can send cards to a group, which is another one of my favorite features. So like let's say I want to create, the holidays are coming up. So let's say I want to create a Christmas card. I can design it with a picture of my family on the front and click Send to Christmas List, and it will mail that card out to everybody on my list, and it will address each card personally by name, be in my handwriting with my signature. With the click of a button. So I love that feature. For businesses, you want to stay in touch with your clients on a regular basis. It's one of the best things for getting more referrals in your business. And so you can send out a card once a month. In fact, you can even set up your clients on a campaign that could be a monthly campaign, a bi-monthly, whatever you choose. You just set up the campaign to automatically go out to that list, and you start it, and it'll just automatically go out in the time frame that you've chosen over the course of the year. So that even works with birthdays. Like if you want to remember all your clients' birthdays, you can just create your birthday card and save it, start the campaign, and it will automatically mail out the birthday card 5 days before your client's birthday as you go through the year. Wonderful feature. Love it. So we're going to go ahead and click Continue again on the bottom right-hand corner. And once you do that, you're going to go right into the gifting section. This page will show you the gifts that are available through SendOutCards. Surveys have shown us that 50% of the time that a person is sending a card, they need a gift to go along with it. So we've provided the solution for that. You can go into SOC Gifts and you'll see multiple categories, anything from bakery goods to gift baskets, baby gifts. And you can choose the exact gift that you want. It'll just put it with the card, box it up for you, and mail it to your recipient. You also have gift cards, anything from Starbucks to Home Depot, restaurant cards, Macy's, Target, an American Express card. So if you can't find something in the gifting section, you always have the gift card option, and it will put that right inside your greeting card and mail it for you. Then you just click Continue without gift, or of course you can choose a gift. And it takes you to the next page, which is simply your confirmation page. And the next page here will just show who the card is going to. It's going to go out immediately. If you are creating a campaign, like the birthday campaign we mentioned earlier, when you create the campaign, You can choose that you want it to go out birthday and it'll ask you how many days before, or you can choose an anniversary date. I work with hundreds and hundreds of real estate professionals who use that anniversary date for the anniversary of their home purchase, so you can also use it for that. Or let's say you're thinking about someone now, you need a card to go out. Maybe you want to send out your holiday card now because once you get to November and December, you're so busy. So let's say you want to go ahead and create the card, choose the list that you want it to go to, choose a specific date. I want this mailed on December 2nd. Save. You're done with your holiday cards. They will be mailed out on December 2nd for you. So you can choose a specific date as well and plan ahead whenever you want to. But then you just, once you're ready to send the card, you'll notice over here to the right the total cost for this card is 2 points. And let me explain the points for just a moment. You purchase your points as you go, and then you use your points to send cards or gifts. And the cards go like this. You can send a postcard for 1 point, a 2-panel card for 2 points, and a 3-panel card for 3 points. As you'll notice, it's a point per panel of the card. And if you customize the card, you can upload as many pictures as you want, add any of the elements or the templates that you want, completely customize your card, and it just adds 1 point to the cost of your card. Then you have an expense account that it will take 45 cents from your expense account, which is the cost of a first-class stamp, and it will put that postage on your card and mail it for you. Then you just click this simple card, the simple button here that says Send Card, and you'll get a message that says your card is on its way. That's how easy it is to send a heartfelt card to a friend, an aunt or uncle, mom or dad, business associate, client. You just choose your card, type your note, click send, and your card is on its way. In fact, anything that you send by midnight tonight is in the mail tomorrow. So it's immediate turnaround, which is, again, another favorite feature. If I'm sending one card or I'm sending out thousands, it's in the mail the next day. One of our largest mailings was with Allstate, where they've sent out 70,000 cards with the click of a button. They were in the mail the very next day. So whether you're a business looking at using this to stay in touch with clients, or an individual wanting to stay in touch with friends and family and appreciate them and send out congratulations cards and so forth, then this is your answer for saving time and money. So a couple of things I'll show you. Let's go back to main menu. I mentioned that you can design a card and you can save it in what we call a campaign. And I want to show you just a couple of samples of that. So I'm going to go click on Campaigns, which is right underneath Cards on the red toolbar. And you will see that I've actually done quite a few campaigns here over the years. And I mentioned Allstate. Large companies use this, as well as small businesses, small owners, and maybe, like I said, a one person like a realtor or mortgage broker, all the way to plumbing and heating, air conditioning, insurance companies, and so forth. But they in particular did a card, and I'll just click on Edit. When they sent out their 70,000 cards, they sent out a postcard that started their referral program that simply said, actually at the top you can choose the front of the card with these little templates here, or little icons. Now this is something you can get excited about, and then on the inside just a simple, if you're happy with your service, we'd appreciate your referral, and then they'll, if someone comes and gets a quote from them, they'll get a gift card in the mail. So then of course how do they send the gift card? Yeah, they have it all set up in SendOutCards. So then they can send that thank you card, thank you for the referral, put a gift card inside and mail it out to all those folks that are sending over referrals. So, as I mentioned earlier, in business, appreciation wins over self-promotion every time. If you and your business will appreciate your clients, simply say thank you, I appreciate you, then your clients will have more loyalty and stay with you longer and refer their friends and family to you because they know their friends and family are going to be taken care of. Another campaign, business campaign, was a salon that opened up. This is a really neat card, and they had an open house, and so they completely designed the front of their card, just uploaded the image that they wanted, and they had an open house for the salon and invited their list to come by and visit the open house. So just lots of different ideas. Now I want to show you a couple of personal ones, especially Christmas coming up right around the corner already, my goodness. But even if you want to send a Halloween card, a Thanksgiving card, I'll show you a couple of the cards that we've sent out for our Christmas cards. Christmas 2011, Friends and Family. What Dawn and I will do is we'll create a card for friends and family, and then we'll create another card for clients, and then a third card for prospects. So we actually designed 3 cards for Christmas. And you know, with friends and family, usually they want to know a little bit more about what the kids are doing and what's going on with our family. And I'll show you both cards just so you can get an idea. But friends and family, I'll just click Edit. It takes me right into the campaign where you can see the card. I'll click Edit, which takes me into the card. You'll notice this is our friends and family card. I just loved it. It's so much fun every year. It's like fun to just design the card. The system itself gives you templates to work with and elements, so you don't have to be super creative. You can just choose what you like and then fill in the blanks. It's really easy. This was the front of our card with our family photo. It says Merry Christmas from the Downs family 2011. And then if I click on the icon at the top, you'll see the inside of the card. And then we just took each panel and kind of put each one of the kids on a panel. We have 3 children. Here's Lindsay. All 3 of them, kind of updated them on just a little note. I personally don't like the 2-page typed letters so much. It's just like at the holidays, you're busy anyway, and it's like sometimes you don't have time to read like a big long letter. But I love to give people little snippets on what's going on so that they can see what's going on in our family. And then there's Marin with her information about what's going on with her. Then on the inside flap, this is a 3-panel card, but you actually have 5 panels to customize. We had a really fun picture. Our photographer actually told us to all jump, and this was the one shot he took. We got so many comments from people going, how many pictures did you have to take before you got you guys all jumping at the same level? From little Lindsay up to Dawn. It's so funny. He took one shot, looked at it, and said, that's good, and that was the picture. So that was really kind of fun. And then our note and, of course, our signature here. So that was our family card. Now, I went and did a client card that still used the family pictures. It's still personal, and sent that out to clients. And I'll just show you a little difference. Instead of all that's going on with the kids and so forth, I just put the picture of the family, happy holidays, and then on the inside, one of the pictures of Lindsay jumping. It's that time of year again, time to jump for joy for the holidays, with my heartfelt thank you for their business throughout the year and my signature. And that was sent out to a whole list of clients. So that's just a great way to send out personal relationship building type tools or cards that will really be appreciated by your clients, friends, and family. So that gives you an idea of some of the personal cards you can do, as well as business cards that you can send out. Now, back to main menu, one other thing to mention to you, we also have the SOC Photo Store. And I'm going to click on that button and just show you some of the custom gifts that you can create. And this, again, just with the time of year that we're in, I mean, any gift, whether it be for a birthday or Christmas or, any special occasion, certainly weddings. This is great for weddings, graduations. So really neat things that you can do. Sometimes you're thinking of that person and go, man, I want to get a special gift, but, what can I give them that would be, unique and special? Well, the SOC Photo Store has lots of ideas for you. I love the photo books. These are digital photo books where you can upload your pictures and create a custom photo book for the person that you would love to give the gift to. Great for weddings. We actually made one for our son after his freshman year at CSU, and he absolutely loved it. And I took pictures off of Facebook because I wasn't there at a lot of the things that he did through the year. So I had some pictures of my own, and then of course put in some of his pictures from Facebook with his friends, and just did an album of his freshman year. He absolutely loved it. One of the other distributors that I work with had a school, and it was a private school, and they actually did their yearbooks with this, and each of the families purchased the yearbook. They're really amazing prices on here. You can get a smaller book for $25 and an 8x11 for $37, so really great pricing. Also, customized calendars. These are great. We actually gave these to the grandparents last Christmas. You can customize with your pictures, and then you also can put a picture on the birth date for each of the family members. So for the grandparents who want to send, remember the grandkids and your nieces and nephew and all that, this is a great gift for family last year. Wall art is beautiful. These are canvas prints. We have a beautiful family canvas print on our wall above the piano. Great gift for weddings as well. There's different sizes and amazing pricing on those. You also have business tools. If you have your own business, you can go in, design your own business card, and have them printed and mailed to you right here from Stock Photo Store. Bulk cards are also really nice. I have someone I was just talking to yesterday. They're getting married in October, and they want to send out invites, but they want to put inserts. They want to insert something into the card. So their best bet is to do bulk cards. You can order those in quantities of 25, so 25, 50, 75, 100, whatever you need, and they come mailed to you with the envelopes where you can actually put in your insert and mail it out. The cards are amazingly priced. You can buy 25 cards for $15.50, 50 cards for $31. Best price you could find anywhere. So save the date cards or invites to your wedding. There's lots of templates for that. Graduation announcements, you name it. It's just the best price you can find anywhere, and they're so nice and just custom designed. Now this is one of our popular new products, mobile cases. There are iPhone covers as well as iPad covers, and I have actually a picture of my husband and I on my iPhone cover, and of course people everywhere comment about it. It's just really nice to have your own custom cover with your spouse or your kids. Actually, my dad's iPhone cover, him and my mom have been married for 51 years, and he has a picture of them on their wedding day on his iPhone cover. That's just so cool. They're really great priced as well, $26 or $27 for a custom iPhone cover. There's also a premium cover that's just a few more dollars, so great pricing. Other gifts, there's, design your own mouse pad. There are mugs, custom mugs, and other fun gifts. And then there's gift cards. If you just want to give someone a gift card for a gift, then they can go in and use that money for whatever custom gift that they want. So that's our stock photo store, so you can go in and explore all of the fun products there. So we'll head back over to our main menu now. Now there's a couple of different ways that you can get started with an account on SendOutCards. And you can get started as a customer. Your cards are going to be far less than what you would spend going to the store. So we are saving you time and money. You also may use the system and want to refer this to several people that you know. I know when Dawn and I first got started using it back in January of 2005, I was so excited to be able to share it with my parents and with my two sisters because I'm like, oh my goodness, they're going to love this. We showed it to them the week after, and because we referred it to them, we actually get a commission on all the cards and gifts that they send out, so for the last 7.5 years. And so, I'm going to recommend it to people whether I get paid or not, so you can get paid to recommend it. I'll explain the two options. Before I get started on the two different options that we have, I want to just share with you about that second option. Dawn and I had not been involved in network marketing before SendOutCards, and so, this was new to us. So if you've not been involved in it, I just want to explain something to you about network marketing. We've been using it, as I mentioned, for 7.5 years. I can go back to Distributor and Business Office, which is a tab that's right here inside of our account. And one of the things that's pretty cool is that you can just recommend this, show your friends and family, and they share it with the people that they want to share it with. And you can build up a residual income on the cards and gifts that are sent out by all of those people that are going to be using the system. So I'm going to go into genealogy and view genealogy report. Something that you'll notice, sometimes you think with network marketing that, man, if I'm going to be successful, I have to go out and show thousands and thousands of people. No, actually, that's not the case. You can go in and you can start sharing it just with the people you know, and what they can share with the people they know, and before long you have thousands of people using the system. We have thousands of people using the system on our SendOutCards account. For instance, you'll notice if there's a number 1 here in this column, that means it's someone that I personally know and showed SendOutCards to. And then if there's any other number there, it means that I didn't show them. It's who they showed, and then who they showed, with the next number down. So these are just friends or people that I met along the way and would either ask about SendOutCards, and I'd say, here, go ahead and check it out. You could invite them to a webinar like this, and anybody who then goes onto your account and gets started, then you get a percentage of the cards and gifts that they send. And then someone that they introduce it to then shares it with someone who shares it with someone. And you'll notice that there are very few ones in this list. There are a lot more of the other numbers, and that's how you build a residual income. And you'll notice along the way different people, someone I worked with at my old job, or someone I met at a business meeting. Business people that I've met or known for some reason. Here's a realtor that works with RE/MAX, and then she shared it with someone else in the office. And then their cards and gifts go out every month. Really kind of interesting what you'll find along the way is somebody that, like for instance, you may have heard of Michael Gerber. He is a writer, personal development. He wrote the E-Myth series. He does the Dream Rooms internationally. And I've never met Michael Gerber before, but it just so happens that someone who knew someone who knew someone who knew someone, I think about 7 times down the road, actually knew Michael Gerber, and so shared it with him. He got started. So anything he sends out for his corporation now, is in our organization, and we're getting paid a percentage of the cards and gifts being mailed out. So really that's how network marketing works, is just share it with who you know, let everybody else share it with who they know, and you can build a passive residual income. SendOutCards is it's been around for 7 years, so it's still a fairly new company. We've used it for, really heard about it very early on, and have been a part of just seeing the product being developed and the system being developed in the way that it is now, and it's been amazing to watch that happen. And now there's even so much more you can do with it than what you could do, when we first started. So that's just a little bit of how network marketing starts. Now let me show you the couple of different options on how you could get started. So I'm going to go to the Help button, click on Downloads, and just scroll down to Ways to Get Started, and open up a quick sheet here that will show you the different types of accounts. You can have someone just do a pay-as-you-go. So for instance, if you're interested in taking a look at this, you could purchase 10 points. And remember the points: 1 point for a postcard, 2 for a greeting card, 3 for a 3-panel card, and a point if you upload pictures and elements. And you can upload as many as you want. It just adds a point. If you're doing just a pay-as-you-go, your minimum purchase is 10 points. It's absolutely free to get an account set up. There's no purchase for the account itself. You just pay for the points that you're adding to the system to use as you go. If you do it that way, your points are 99 cents. That would make a regular 2-panel card that you would buy at the store $1.98. And so $1.98 is certainly less than you would spend for your average card at the store. Now, I will have to admit I've had very few people, maybe just a couple of people, ever use the pay-as-you-go, because it's really a much better deal to go with a subscription. And because we have no contract to our subscription, you literally could try it for a month and get a much better pricing on your cards that you want to send out, and just pay month to month. You can cancel any time if you decide you don't want to use it, so it really is a better deal to go with the subscription. So if you do, our lower subscription is $9.80 a month. That gives you 20 points. So if you do the math, you'll realize that your points here are only 49 cents instead of the 99. So that means a regular 2-panel card you'd buy at the store for $3 or $4 or $5 is 98 cents. So a fraction of the cost that you would spend going to the store. And you just use those points for cards or gifts as you go, month to month. Now, if you don't use the 20 points one month, no problem. They bank and roll to the next, because you may use, maybe you need to send a gift next month. So then you would, if you didn't use anything, you would have about $20 to spend on a gift and your card. So in the course of the year, you would have about $120 that you would be spending on cards and gifts. Now, if that's probably about 4 gifts if you were to drive over to the store, purchase a gift, and mail it. So if you have 4 people you want to send cards and gifts to, or at least gifts to in the course of the year, the $9.80 is going to meet your needs. For a lot of us, though, I like to send out gifts. There's definitely more than 4 that I send out through the year. And thank you cards. I like to send thank you cards or gifts for babies, new babies, weddings, birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, New Year's. There's lots of different reasons. We really use it a lot and love to just celebrate life with our friends and family, and, of course, for business. So we use more than the $31 a month, so you may want to consider the preferred customer. $31 a month gives you 100 points a month to be able to use as you go through the year, month to month, and then your points are only 31 cents. So that would make a regular 2-panel card only 62 cents. So that $31 a month is purchasing you either 50 2-panel cards, or it could be 33 picture cards because you add a point for the pictures, or of course, it could be gifts. You could spend whatever you want on a gift, anything from $6, or actually I think there's even $4, up to $100, depending on the gift that you want to send out and what it's for. And so you can use that $31 for those things. So that's the best value. 62 cents for a card, again, you would spend $4 for at the store. So SendOutCards is saving you not only money, it's the best value for cards and gifts, but of course it's saving you time, which is more valuable to me. The first time I heard about SendOutCards, before I even knew the pricing, I was in love with the whole concept. And I really thought, oh, wow, I bet the cards are going to be $5 or $6 a piece because you're paying for the convenience. When I saw the pricing, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, my goodness, everyone will be sending cards and gifts this way in 5 years. It's just a matter of getting the word out on it. So if you're interested in either having your cards for free or building a residual income, then you may want to consider our distributor option. The distributor package, it's a marketing distributor package for $395, and that package gives you custom websites to be able to send your friend or family member or associate to. They can actually go to the website, actually send a card for free on you that you provide for them so they can see how the system works. There's even a video that walks them through sending the card, so it's completely automated. And they can send the card, try it out, and then decide which one of these accounts they want to be signed up for. And then they just sign up because it was off of your website. You'll get a commission on all the cards and gifts that they send. In fact, when you have 3 $31 customers, your cards are free. You'll get 100 points for free every month. So what Don and I did when we first got introduced to this, we actually, right from the beginning, signed up for the distributor account because I knew that I was going to have other people I'd recommend it to. And really at that point it was just like, well, it makes sense because I want to show this to my parents and sisters for starters. We showed them the week we signed up. They all three bought the marketing distributor account as well and have sent cards and gifts to this day. So that in and of itself paid for the cards and gifts that we sent out for that first year and a half. But as we go, someone would ask us about a card, or it might come up, or we'd share it with someone here and there, very, very casually. It more than paid for the cards and gifts that we sent out, with a little extra that we brought in each month, just for extra. After a year and a half of doing that, we loved the fact that we made enough to even pay that upfront initial investment as well. So we used it completely for free for a year and a half. Then we got a little bit more focused and thought, man, everybody we know needs to know about this. Let's focus on it a little bit as a part-time business. And within a couple of months, I was able to resign from my corporate job and have only been sharing send-out cards with people for the last 6 years. So that's something that you have an opportunity to build a residual income for your retirement, or work really focused on it for 3 to 5 years and really have complete time freedom, which I'm extremely grateful for. So those are the ways that you can get started. And if you have any questions at all, I'm actually going to go over to my chat board and see if anyone has chatted with me and asked any questions. I'd be happy to answer those for you, or you can decide to get started and I can walk you through getting your account set up. But if there are no further questions, what I'd like to recommend to you is go ahead and get back to the person who invited you to the call. Let them know which way you'd like to get started, or ask them for a free account, for a free card where you can go in and send the card yourself. You can actually go straight to their website and click send a free card and explore. I promise you, you'll absolutely love the system. And if you do go with the marketing distributor account, on the back of every card that you mail out, your website will be on the back of every card. I'm sure there have been times where you've gotten a card in the mail where you go, wow, how'd they do this? You look at the back to see where they did it, and it'll have the name of the company. Well, this has your website address where they can go right to that, and anything they purchase on the site, you get paid for. So again, very easy to have it pay for itself or build a residual income and time and financial freedom for yourself. It just depends on what you want to put into it. So that is our system. It's just a great system to use, save you time, save you money, and even make you money if that's the way you'd like to go. So get back to the person that invited you to the call. Also, these webinars are done 5 times throughout the week. You're welcome as well to invite anyone to the call to see this overview. And even if you're working during the day, you could send someone to the webinar. They could watch it, decide to get started, and it'll be making you money while you're at work. So that's our system. Thank you so much for being on the call today, and have a wonderful time using your send-out card system, being appreciative, being grateful for all the things in your life, and expressing that with a heartfelt card. Thank you, and enjoy your day.